What up everybody, welcome to a new video, and today's topic is going to be mind-blowing. I remember how it changed my life, how it changed my perspective towards what it truly means to be the creator of your own reality. And I would love to start this video with a quote by Dr. Joe Dispenza. And what he was saying was that so many of us live a life they don't want to live by still holding on to the personality that is creating the personal reality they don't want to live in anymore. And to just analyze it a little bit, to actually dissect it a little bit, what he was saying was that so many of us, we are still doing the same shit that holds us trapped in the reality we don't want to live in anymore. The same habits, the same choices, the same things we do on a daily basis in this kind of like autopilot mode. We're still holding on to this personality which creates the personal reality we are living in. And it is a choice. It is a choice in the end of the day, and if you're not aware of it, you just do it unconsciously. But by actually bringing some more light into that, by sharing what I'm sharing with you right now, it might give you a different perspective on allowing you to see that you are the creator of your life. You are creating the reality you're living in right now, if you like it or not. So to actually change the life you're living right now, to actually create the masterpiece you deserve to live, the masterpiece of life you deserve to live, you have to change. You have to change something about your experience, about your habits, your choices. You have to expand beyond this personality which creates your personal reality to make the changes which then create a different personal reality for yourself. And I hope it's pretty clear what I'm saying here right now. You are the creator of your life, and it's time to take fucking responsibility. Stop making excuses and make the changes to live the life you want to live and the life you deserve to live. So what's happening there is that you expand beyond this personality which has been given to you, which has been projected onto you for most of us by the conditioning of our environment, the projections of our parents when we were young. You have to expand beyond those limitations which are holding you trapped in the life you don't want to live in anymore. So you have to expand beyond this personality to reinvent yourself. And what I always love to bring up is that we expand beyond our personality into our individuality. That's when we get in touch with our own uniqueness, recognizing that we are already enough. But to do that, we have to move beyond the limitations that are still holding us trapped in this personality, which is creating the personal reality we don't want to live in anymore. And what that brings up is like standing face to face with yourself, being brutally honest with yourself, where you are right now in your life, where you at, the choices you make, and how they create the life you don't want to live in anymore. Because in the end, you can keep finding excuses. You can keep finding, finding excuses to blame the world, to blame others, to blame life, to blame whatever it is that you are going to find. Or you're going to take full responsibility for your own life. You're going to shift from being a victim of life towards being the creator of your life, taking full responsibility, standing face to face with yourself and the things you're not in integrity with yourself, to then make the choices to create this internal environment. I'm always talking about that. Our external environment is just a reflection of our internal environment. So to make those choices, to create the internal environment which then frees you from this personality to create the reality you truly want to live in. Because in the end, you deserve it all. It is just your own little stories you're telling yourself that are holding you back from actually living this abundant life you are meant to live. Living this incredible masterpiece of life you deserve to live. You deserve that. And I truly mean that. And saying those words to you, I'm saying it to myself. But you have to make different choices. You have to reinvent yourself. And to dissect it a little bit is what I would even say from this non-dual perspective I'm always coming from. You have to reinvent the human experience you have. You have to reinvent it. And this is where you're going to tap back into source, into your individuality, into your own personality. No, that's wrong. Into your own personal uniqueness, which you're then going to bring to the surface, like shining through this limited personality, expanding beyond, coming from within, coming from the source, to then shine your light into the world, to then create the reality you deserve to live, you want to live. But you have to let go. You have to let go of this autopilot mode, these habits, these choices, which are holding you again and again and again in this reality you don't want to live in anymore. And you could just sit here and be like, yeah, but in the end, it doesn't matter. Okay, it's your choice. It's your choice. If you're satisfied with the life you're living right now, and like, stick to it. But in the end, like how I always look at life for myself is I want to lay in my deathbed looking back at my life. And I don't want to kind of like collect achievements to add something towards myself. But what I always refer to, what I always ask myself is, what does it mean for me to be fully alive? And for me to be fully alive means to live the best life ever, to live a masterpiece of life. And that makes life exciting. That makes you alive. That's how you will become alive, by being alive. That's when you start to recognize this fullness within yourself, which then comes through and then starts to radiate into the world. And it's just going to, like, I don't know. That's just my point of view. I want to look back at my life at one stage, knowing that I was fully alive. That I was fully alive. And I was not kind of like holding myself back because of some limitations, because of some fear. No, I wanna look back and I wanna tell myself, man, you created an epic life. And you know what? You were fully there. You were fully alive within every single chapter of your life. And yeah, man, you deserve to live this masterpiece of life. You truly deserve it. But for that, you have to make the changes. You have to change your habits. You have to do things differently. And I think I want to jump on one more thing when it comes to that. It doesn't mean that you're not good enough right now. I think the most important thing from my own personal perspective is to not approach this in a way that you're not good enough right now and that you then have to do something different to add something towards yourself and then find your own worth. No, it's more about like recognizing your own worth right now and then actually to match up the external environment with the worth you're discovering more and more within yourself. Because your external environment is just a reflection of your internal environment. So the more you actually start to expand within, you start to expand outside yourself. And doing that, creating the reality you want to live in, creating a different life for yourself, a life which you always dreamt of. You are here to create this. You are here to create this life which is meant to be lived by you. You don't have to create this from a place of lack, unworthiness, not being good enough. Create it from a place of fullness, a place of worthiness, a place of recognizing that you're already amazing the way you are. And through that, you will expand beyond this personality into your individuality. And you're going to reinvent yourself. And you will see that life will give you everything you were looking for. And you will expand and expand. And this experience will change and change and change. It will just flow. It will just go with the flow, and you will grow, expand more and more and more into the infinite possibilities that are alive in this human experience. And you're going to create the most epic masterpiece of life you can't even imagine yet. But to do that, you have to change something. You have to allow change to arise and then to go with it. You have to do the actions that are out of your comfort zone to create this new reality, to create this life. Because you are the creator of your reality and no one else. And through that, that's when you start to fully step into your own power. That's when you start to fully step back into your own greatness, recognizing that life is just a reflection of who you truly are, of who you truly are. And the more you start recognizing who you truly are deep within, this life outside there, it will expand beyond and beyond and beyond. And it doesn't mean that you will not face challenges, but you will expand beyond those challenges. Because you know that change is part of life. And to live the life you want to live, you have to make changes. You have to go with the flow, not resist, and allow whatever it is that comes your way to carry you on into your expansion. Carry you on into, I don't even find the right words right now. But guys, I hope that this video resonates with you. Drop a comment down below. Subscribe, hit the like button. I would love to know, maybe you already got in touch with that kind of approach to life, of taking full responsibility, recognizing that you are the creator of life, of your reality. And to create the reality you want to live in, you have to expand beyond yourself. You have to reinvent yourself, expanding into your individuality to then shine your uniqueness out there into this world and share your light with every single person that crosses your way. So with that, guys, I'm out for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, always remember, you are creating your own personal reality.